What's going on, everybody? GameStradamus here, giving you guys a little bit of Crysis 2 this afternoon. Been a little bit since I posted some Crysis. I do miss this game. Haven't played it for a little bit. This is probably one of the first games I've had in a while. But I still got a little something in the tank. I really enjoy this super fast-paced gameplay. Like, when I play first-person shooters, I always like to try to... Like, in my terms of mastering a first-person shooter is, like, if I can run through multiplayer at, like, as fast as I can for the most part, you know, pausing to reload or recharge or whatever, you know, not like an idiot, but for the most part, just running and gunning and going balls out and that kind of thing, kind of doing more lone wolf kind of shit is very fun for me. So this game is just perfect for that. So I really enjoy Crysis. They still have, I don't know, a couple little glitches that are really annoying. I'll point it out later on. And by the way, I cut up this footage. They extended deathmatch to 75 kills instead of 50. Sometimes those matches take a little bit, so I cut it up for time's sake to kind of all the action scenes and not me creeping around for 30 seconds or a minute. But anyway, yeah. So they increased deathmatch. That's kind of nice. I wish a lot of first-person shooters did that. Or I mean, obviously it's just their one game type, but I feel like for deathmatch in a lot of games they should have like an extended deathmatch session. So it's like, you know, one match is like to 50 or 75, and that's like your short match. But then you can also go to like 150 kill match. So if you really want to have like an extended battle against one team or whatever, that's an option. Because that was one thing in Call of Duty that really pissed me off is when you're playing deathmatch, and if you're with a good team, or even if you're kicking ass just by yourself, you know, the matches could end in like 5 minutes, which is cool. I mean, you know, a 5-minute match is nice. It was great for recording and doing commentaries and whatever. And if you're just trying to do a quick game, but with all the game types that Call of Duty has, they should definitely have an extended, you know, like deathmatch kind of session to, like, you know, it's 5 times as long as normal. Here's a good example of that game glitching out. It's like certain times your gun like won't reload, or you reload it and it won't shoot, it like won't register, or like something in between there, like it just gets caught up. And that was a good example right there. It's like I reloaded, I knew these guys were coming, I was like ready to unload, and then my gun like wouldn't fire and just like glitches out. Which is really annoying because I had some good sprees in this game and that kept happening to me. So that seems like something they should have fixed a while ago, but whatever. And someone asked me a little bit ago what I thought about the changes to the Scarab that they had made, and that was a little while ago, but they definitely nerfed the Scarab pretty badly. You don't really have as many bullets. I feel like it's maybe even a little weaker too. So you really only have ammo to kill like 1, maybe 2 guys if you're aiming correctly, which kind of sucks. You can't really run and gun like crazy like you used to, because you kind of unload on one guy and then his buddy's there. So you got to be smart and like picking and choosing targets. Which I don't know. I wish the gun had a little more ammo so you could go between a few targets like in a row. But whatever. Anyway, I don't know if you guys keep up with Crytek, the company that makes the Crysis here, but they have developed a game called Warface. They have some Chinese partner. I think they're launching it there first, somewhere like in Asia. I believe it's China, but anyway. But yeah, Warface looks really awesome. I think it's a free-to-play game, but it uses the you know, Crysis engine, so the game is just gorgeous, and I believe it's kind of MMO style, at least what the like random Asian footage I've seen. There's like a whole like PvE kind of thing, like, and it's not like Crysis where you have like nano suits and all these crazy abilities. It's more like Battlefield where, you know, it's squad based and people have different abilities and different things like that to kind of help each other. But it looked really awesome, like a really good AAA game that was free to play, and it looked pretty deep. There's PvP and PvE. Anyway, go check that out. Besides that, look at Firefall. If you haven't watched my other gameplay, Firefall is another great game that's coming out that looks pretty damn good. Too many damn games coming out. I just got the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic beta, and I've been geeking out on that a little bit. kind of disappointing, to be honest. I know I said this maybe in my last commentary, but it's pretty much WoW 1.5. Like, same graphics, same like character classes, the same way they function, the abilities. I don't know. It's just like there's not much innovation on it. I mean, they have like companions and you have like your ship and some things. You know, and that's cool, but even that isn't like, I don't know, as deep or as good as I think it should be, especially like the ship battles. I mean, I haven't experienced enough, but it's just like a shooter on rails kind of, at least what I've seen so far. So I don't know, but at the same time, I feel like I'm kind of relieved because I was worried that I would want to play that game a little bit, but now I'm just going to wait for Diablo 3 or Guild Wars 2. Or more importantly, Battlefield 3. Holy shit, I hope you guys have watched that, like, Caspian Sea, or I don't know, whatever the name is, but they have some new multiplayer little gameplay trailer out. Looks awesome with the ships flying around, like the F-14s or whatever, and it's gonna be great. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll be back soon. Later.